It's late evening, with very few specks of light from the sun barely lighting a dim blue across the horizon. You walk down a snow-covered Dickensian street with your hands in your pockets looking down slightly. You head down a well-lit path covered in an extra thick amount of snow. You really have to pick up your feet to move along this patch, when 10 men approach you from behind. You attempt to take no notice of it, but they pick up speed fast. As you turn back, you notice a wall appears out of nowhere and you're suddenly trapped with these 10 men. They approach you and say nothing, just give you a concerned look. One of them says to you, "Everything's okay." "What?" you reply with. "It's alright, you can talk," says another one of the men in an eerily similar tone. Confused on what to say, you simply talk about your day. The men respond with nothing but their already concerned faces. Nothing changed, not a single muscle twitched. You feel obliged to continue talking to yourself, out loud in front of them. You continue to talk about your day until it leads to rambling about that one person. That one that's always on your mind, and the problems you associate with them. The men, all 10 of them, still give you a concerned face. Nothing changed, not a single muscle twitched. So you feel obliged to keep talking about that person you're having doubts about, and why your day was actually pretty shitty, and not just okay or pretty good. You start talking about how you're in a bit of a state for multiple reasons. You woke up late, you're failing at school, you can't get a job. The men's faces suddenly all change at the same time, almost in sync. 9 of the men said they were there for you. 6 of the men simply vanished after they said that. The next 3 of those men, their faces just became empty. Their eyes, their noses, their ears just vanished, and they walked off and blended into the rest of the people. And you just realized, fucking everyone else is like this. No eyes, no nose, no features, just differently toned cream spheres with the occasional bowler hat. The one man left, you expected him to vanish too, but he never did. He just stared at you and laughed. The man occasionally stopped laughing, and you had serious conversations with him. He told you his name was Missouri. Missouri, you asked. What a strange name. The man took no notice and went back to his laughing at you. Each time he laughed, you continued to feel a drop more dread. The more he talked, the more you noticed the featureless people seemed to panic, becoming fidgety, walking fast and crossing the street to avoid him. Somehow, you don't know why, he continued to torment you. The laughing calmed the people around you, but it just made you feel worse. Each time, a little bit more dread. Occasionally, you and Missouri could agree on something when he spoke, which grew the mute, featureless people around you into even more of a panic. One of them even grabbed you at some point and stared at you. You saw absolutely nothing on his face, but you could still feel the desperation coming from him. What did they want? What was this man? Why was he the only one with a face or voice? Why? As you cross over a bridge in the dead of night, the man cackling behind you hysterically, you get into a heated debate with him. "Why are you here?" "I'm here because you let me here," he chuckled. "But how? I didn't do anything. I don't deserve this." "You're so naive. You're so stupid. You deserve every second of this," he replied. "You realize you're the reason everyone's crossing the street, right? Everyone's trying to avoid you." No. They're trying to avoid you. You're a mess. You know that, right?" The featureless people looked on in horror as you lost this battle to a juvenile man just hurling insults at you. Why did he have to be, of all those men, to stay? Why did I have to get the worst one? You asked yourself. Well, the truth is, quite simply, you didn't. See, everyone has met this man. Everyone is in contact with this man. You're not alone. No matter how many times he tells you otherwise. A lot of people are still talking to him, and sadly, some people are dictated by him. If you are one of these people, you're still not alone. But it's not too late to fight back. Eventually, this man will tell you something. He'll tell you to do something stupid, something ridiculous, something you will regret, and something that could haunt you for the rest of your days. This man feeds off negativity, and the more you let him convince you to do stupid things, the more powerful he'll become, until he just gets bored and one day decides to fucking kill you. Maybe he'll start with something small, such as calling yourself ugly or telling you to cut yourself. But the way to control this man is to put him down. Just do something. Anything. I mean, anything you won't regret. I mean, anything you won't regret. Anything you will enjoy. Be it exercise, making food. Hell, I'm doing it by making this video. But fuck it. You'll occasionally be laughed at, yeah, but that's just the way it is. It's either do something you might get laughed at and slowly get better at your craft, or sit there and wallow in pain. You'll start out bad, yeah, but whatever it is that makes you happy, just do it. Be that, as I said, exercise. Maybe you want to make a podcast. Maybe you want to talk to an old friend. Just do it. You know, your first push-up will be shit. Your first book will be shit. Your first podcast will be shit. Your first YouTube video will be shit. But there's no getting around it. Get that first one out the way, because if you don't, that man will just get stronger. If you don't, he'll kick you into the gutter where he belongs, that gutter you should be stamping him into. The more this man talks, the less happy you'll be. But you'll, in time, notice the less he talks, the happier you become. The calmer things are up there. The less those featureless people are in a panic. He's not worth listening to. He never will be. So go out there and fucking do something. Make me proud. Get this man off your back and bring forth a tsunami of serotonin. Because when that first wave hits, you won't want it to stop. And you will do whatever you can to keep it going. Whether that be making more videos, more podcasts, or exercising even more. Make your start. Leave your mark. Leave that man in the fucking dust where he belongs. I believe in you. Now come on. Let's make a start.